Hello, and welcome to the first episode of Chase Choose Cherish Talks. My name is Katie, and I am the writer behind Funtime Fam blog, which has recently changed into funtimefamfit.com. That's kind of part of my evolution of growing my blog from something personal to something more. I really have big dreams to create community, and that's part of where this blog comes from. It's super scary to me to be recording video and putting myself out there this way. I'm definitely a better writer than I am a better speaker, but it's been on my heart to kind of push my limits and try something new. I listen to a ton of podcasts and I've gained so much inspiration through those over the years, and I knew I didn't want to do a podcast, but I knew I wanted to try something different to kind of push myself and then grow and nurture a community. So I thought vlog was the next step in kind of this evolution of growing my blog. And so I started blogging 5 years ago when I was pregnant with my first child, and it was just, and I'm actually pregnant again with my third now, so it's kind of been a cool journey and a cool kind of full circle moment to be starting a new little adventure now with this pregnancy. But back then, my main goal was to just to share bump updates and pictures and what was happening through my pregnancy, because we lived far away from family, and just to share with my family and friends that were back home and go from there. And over the years, I've blogged off and on, and it's just remained mostly personal and with family and friends and some acquaintances. And it's at times it's looked different for me. It's just been the updates, which I know everyone loves, and the photos, the baby photos, the puppy photos. But other times it's been just an outlet for me creatively to kind of say what's on my heart. And that has been a huge revolution for me, or evolution, is in learning that I really enjoy writing, and that writing really means something to me, and I like that form of expression. And I know, like I said, I'm certainly not as good at voicing my words as writing, but it's something I guess I want to get better at, and I think that it kind of builds more connection to see someone or to listen to someone, and it opens up more conversation, and that's something that I really wanted to explore, and for my dreams of building a community and connecting with other people. And I guess that's one of the big things that I want to do with my platform. And so back when I started, well, if I really go right back, I started blogging when we lived in Fort McMurray, and at the time I had my name. McMurray Mommy was my blogspot name, and I did just start off with intentions to do the bump updates and that kind of thing, document my pregnancy. But I did, in the back of my head, I was a early learning and childcare student, and I had in the back of my head this idea of creating community for moms. None of my friends were moms. I didn't know many moms. I was all new to me. I was still fairly young, a young mom. Didn't really know what I was getting into, but felt like I was ready for this. And so I kind of envisioned this, a place for moms, or a group and a community of moms. And it was kind of in the back of my head, like I'm such a dreamer, and it was just my kind of thoughts behind starting or choosing the name McMurray Mommy, and like in hopes of someday growing it bigger. And then I guess little did we know, 6 months into my mat leave, or when Hallie was about 6 months, we found out that Matthew, my partner, he got the opportunity to move to Calgary and still working for McMurray, but commute and live in Calgary. And we kind of jumped on that opportunity. So of course McMurray Mommy was no longer relevant, but I did want to still keep blogging and kind of keep going with that. And then eventually it became a real place of self-discovery for me over the years. And so when I did move, I changed my name to Funtime Fam, and I've kind of sometimes I wonder if people read it and think, oh, we're the Funtime Fam or something like that, but it's not that. I chose those words because I wanted something that was going to be kind of timeless and things that were of great value to me. So it was fun, time, and family. And then just to take it a step further, I kind of created this life motto, as I call it, and that was chase fun, choose time, cherish family. So, go after the things that you find fun, like make fun a priority in your life. The choose time was about, that you are in control of your life, that you choose how you want to spend your time, what's meaningful to you. And then finally, the cherish family. Brain fart pregnancy for you. Cherish family is, of course, why this all started. So to my growing family and the priority of family and how much they mean and how that's what you'll always go back to. So cherishing those people, and you know what, it might not be family, it could be friends, it could be community, and I just felt like that was these things, this motto, although it was my personal motto, could be something that could relate to everyone and they could interpret those words and those things in their own way. And then most recently, I've added fit to the blog name, and I've kind of tacked on challenge fitness to that motto. And that's because, mostly since having my second daughter, Autumn, who is now 3, fitness has become a huge thing in my life. So I wanted to bring that more of that into my blog and I guess my brand and explore my passion for that. And that's just become a huge part of my lifestyle and how I've evolved personally. And of course, this blog is just kind of a beautiful, documentation of that personal growth that I've gone through. I've certainly changed a whole lot since becoming a mom. And then over 5 years of just getting to know myself and going through ups and downs and different phases of life. And like I've said, this pregnancy now, number 3, it's like a whole new chapter is unfolding. And I thought, like, this is the time, this is, to be vulnerable, to put those goals out there, to kind of take that next step in making life what I want it. And I think I've been doing that all along and really like designing my dream life. And that's what Funtime Fam Fit is about. It's about lifestyle design. It's about choosing what's important to you and then working towards that or living intentionally to make those things a priority, whatever it looks like for you. And so I guess this vlog, even though I feel like I don't know if it's coming out the way I want it to, or I'm just trying to talk from my heart, and that's what I wanted it to be, kind of push myself to talk. Can you hear my dogs? They're barking in the background. That's real life, and this is real life. I'm just trying to sit here and talk to my phone and not feel silly, but that's what I wanted to do, is just bring that more real piece into pushing myself to talk instead of just write and then share my story that way. And so I chose the vlog name to be Chase Choose Cherish Talks because those words, even though they had created my motto, have actually become more relevant to me, or they've taken on new meaning, and I thought that they would be perfect for what I want to explore here in this video setting, as well as still in my writing on the blog. And on the blog we'll still stay the same. It's going to be a lot of personal updates, but I'm going to be weaving in more of that wellness and that fitness that I'm talking about, and then just working to network and build community and kind of grow from there. See what comes of it. It's all fun. That's what it is. And so when I think about Chase Choose Cherish in this vlog, what I want those words to mean is chase is going to be like your goals, your intentions, and that kind of talk. So that's what's to come. Chase is all about oh, I just said choose. Choose is like your actions. So what you're gonna do to make those goals happen, and also self-care. That's become something that's really important to me as a mom, and then that I've really learned a lot about in the last few years, and that I'd like to I guess talk a little bit more, because I think talking might be easier than writing about it, because there's a lot of connection that could happen around that. So that's a choose piece, the action, and then the self-care. So what you're really doing in your life. And then the cherish piece is all about gratitude, because I've learned that is a huge factor in, creating the life you want, is to be grateful for what you have and what's to come. And then also your practice of being present. How do you cherish those moments in your life? How are you creating moments that matter? And that's what I want to bring here on the blog. I think I hear kids coming upstairs, so I should probably wrap this up, because I don't think anyone knows I'm up here trying to talk to my phone. So, Chase Choose Cherish Talks, there's my big, should have probably chosen a different name, because that's a bit of a mouthful, but Chase Choose Cherish Talks, that is my big goal, and what I want to bring to the blog and bring to you, and just put out there and see what happens. This year it's going to be me hopefully getting more comfortable and talking about things from the heart here, and then eventually maybe some interviews, and then also as I let you in on what's to come for my community and how I want to grow, because I've got lots up my sleeve and lots that I'm manifesting this year. I would love to offer some support through video form and see what happens. So thank you for watching. I'm sure you had a couple laughs at me, but I hope that my message came across and that you see my heart in all of this and support me and follow along and see what happens. Thank you for watching.